over 25 years, Tom Grotta has been one of the world's premier dealers in dimensional art. So when it came time to build a new house, he merged his home and gallery into a 19th century barn.
In the beginning of when we started the business of selling art, the idea was we called it art in use. We believe our art is accessible, it's art you live with. And we wanted to show that the art is accessible and that it works in spaces. In fact, people have seen what we've done in photographs and said, I want that room, I don't just want that piece. I like the way the whole thing goes together. Well, I'm Tom Grotta. I'm a co-curator of BrownGrotta Arts. My wife and Rhonda Brown and I started the business 25 years ago. We're here in our home in Wilton, Connecticut, which is also where I work. One problem in Connecticut, and Wilton especially, is there's a lot of farmhouses with low ceilings. And being a photographer, I like high ceilings. I don't want the space to dictate what it is I can photograph, display, or live with. And it wasn't very easy to find a place in Wilton where that was the case. So when we found this, we were thrilled. We also knew, having renovated our previous farmhouse, that we could contemporize an older space in the way that it functions, but not lose the sense that it looks like it's always been there. Basically, it looks old from the outside, it looks new from the inside. One of the great architectural things also that was done in the space that enhances the way we live and show the art is these double beamed passageways that gives us the ability to look at art from a distance. Even many museums don't give you the ability to walk far enough back to appreciate some of the art. And a lot of times that's really important. You know, when people come here for the first time and I discuss the art, most of them are overwhelmed. They don't have a file folder to put this information in. Even if how much they like it is irrelevant, it's just too much to take in the first time. We pick things because we really believe they belong together. And we pick things that look good in the space. Just like the architecture, the art should look like it works together, that it's real. And it's one of the beauties of dimensional art in the first place. The flexibility and the openness of what it does gives me, every day is, I wake up with a new idea of what I can do within the same space, and that's really great. Behind me is probably the most important jacquard weaver from Europe, definitely from Scandinavia. It's Greta Sorensen. Being a photographer, I really find this interesting because it looks like the pixels that you would find in a photograph, but it's actually all created from only 8 colors. On the wall here is a wonderful piece by Miriam Belinga. They're all woven on a loom with paper and threads, and they're stretched with monofilament. And it's just an incredible piece. And again, it's the off-the-wall nature that makes it sing. It just sits off of pins, but that little bit of shadow you get by being off the wall is what makes it so darn exciting. Even the furniture and the open design is designed so we have flexibility, because I don't know what the next piece of art that's going to come in or the next exhibition we're going to try to put together. In the space here, we have some amazing art. We have Sulati. This piece is made out of thousands of river stones, and it's all mounted onto gesso. We based the lighting, we based the design on the idea that you can't, just like the art, everything moves around, and that's half the fun. We redecorate all the time. You just can't get it too attached to how things are. So every time somebody comes in, they don't even want to say hi. They want to walk around and see what we've done.